You have a new nostalgic beginning coming into your environment. All right. If that was enough for you and that's all you needed from this, please remember to hit this like button on the way out. And if you've been here a couple times, remember to subscribe to the channel. All right, my name is Michelle. Welcome to Soul Whispers with Michelle. I'm so happy to have you here with me. This is a soul-led message, which means if it doesn't resonate deep within you, if you're fighting this story in any sort of way, please leave it behind for the soul that it's meant to find. If you'd like to hop in more and figure out what else is going on within your energy in this soul path currently, come and follow along. And just remember, leave what does not resonate, and may love hold you, may truth guide you, and may you be released from what is not yours. And so it is. All right, so you're currently in the season of Lamb. Interesting. It's interesting because you're in the season of being very malleable. When I think of lambs, though, in this instance, the softness, well, let's see where we're going with this. But I do see that you're in this current season of your life, which is, like I said, you're a little bit more malleable. You're able to learn a little bit differently. So interesting because this is crooked. There we go. Much better. Okay. All right. So you are moving away from, and we have a book. So you're moving away from the answers. Okay, actually you're moving away from not having the answers. Almost as an indication as you understand what the answers are. And so if you're moving towards this nostalgic moment or this moment frozen in time, I would say because there's some profound information here that is really shaping you. And this is part of why this new beginning is taking place, because you're in this stage where you're extremely malleable, which means you can make a lot of changes. So it seems like this is a time period where you're going to be able to look upon this particular phase or season of life as this is what created this within me. Okay, the purpose of this current season is to learn or experience. We have serpent. This particular serpent card for me is about seeing what's not there and having to kind of go deeper to see the truth of something. So the purpose of this season is to dig deeper, and because this focus is on this time of being malleable, I think you need to dig deeper on the way that you want to be shaped. Understanding that right now, whatever you're surrounding yourself with is really going to shape who you are becoming, and to really peel back the layers to see, is this actually what I want? It's almost like I'm getting this impression of like if you're going to buy a house or you're going to build a house on certain land, that you would want to kind of clear some of the trees or at least go into the forest in that position where you can see more closely what's going on to decide, is this actually where I want to build? Oh no, there's a swamp right here. Like it's something along those type of lines. You're being asked to embody, and we have crown. So there's some sort of upgrade that you're being asked to embody. This is an upgrade of It's like you're just being asked to up level yourself. If you know that this season is creating yourself, what do you consider an up level? And I think this might be that deception is like, what is really an up level to you? And that is the actions and the characteristics and everything that you need to embody so that you can have that promotion, that up leveling, and have that crown. If you move with this change, you will experience, we have wardrobes. I love the wardrobes card because it's like an arsenal of things that you have to choose from. In particular, I like it because it's like you are so experienced. There's so many different aspects of you. There's this warrior, there's this lover, there's this sage, there's this just all sorts of different ways to present yourself, all of which are your own kind of take or spin on that particular archetype, but they're all yours. So what I think is you'll find that you will build up an arsenal of different archetypes that you can sort of try on. And I think maybe this is where this malleability is coming into play, because you're more than one thing. And you don't have to be solidified in just one particular energy, that there's just many parts to you. If you resist this change, you will experience, we have fox. Foxes can be about like trickiness. And we have cunning and self-interest. So I think that you'll experience some I think until you peel back the layers to figure out exactly how you want to be malleable, there's going to be a little bit of this kind of trickery energy that comes in. And what I mean by this is like, you think you want something just to find out that you don't want something. And then it's like, then you have to, so you learn that, and it's almost like then you get back into this experience. Instead of moving on to the next thing, you move back into the loop of, okay, now there's information that we're going to have to learn. It's like you move in a loop as opposed to the spiral, which is where that evolution and that growth really takes place. Right now would be helpful to scythe. There's something that needs to be cut out. There needs to be an immediate separation. And it feels as though within the cards that are around this, that separation has to be, or that clean cut has to be, how do you want to be malleable, or how do you want to be shaped? And make very clean cuts. Do you want this energy to shape you? Do you want this energy to shape you? And choosing, like making that choice, choosing that path. The mindset that would support you through this season is the moon. There's some victory here. There's a victory for you to really be seen with the way that you upgrade and the way that you are shaped, and the knowledge I feel like you received from this. I think so. The mindset that is going to support you is that you will have a victory and you will be seen. It's interesting because I almost feel like somebody must need to hear that in order to have some sort of confirmation. Because in us, in a way that can seem egoic, it doesn't feel that way. I want to stress that here. Like, your soul whisper doesn't feel like that. But I know that it can. And that's why I'm stating that's not the way this is coming out for me. And then you will experience see. Counsel when you're on the right path. So I think you're going to experience your success expanding. So it's interesting because this is a very nostalgic time and you are being molded, but it seems like you are also like there's some entrepreneurial, or maybe it's not entrepreneurial, but there's something that you are going to get out to the masses. And that's how you're going to know, because the network and your reach is going to expand when you're on the right path. So when you're choosing the aligned ways that you want to be shaped by the energies around you, you will expand your network. And that is how you will know you're on the right track or you're following your soul's whisper. All right, that's what I have for you today. If this whisper supported you and you'd like to support me back, my Venmo and PayPal are located in the description. If you would like to support me in a free way, liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel, help me expand my reach, and I really appreciate your support. Until the next whisper, my friends.